Badman from?
LeBron James, the greatest player. If ever graced this planet,
Let him retire. Who, LeBron?
When you retire, retirement starts to keep, so I'm good enough for somebody to try.
They're just marketing the league. But it's good, I won't lie. No, the league. The league. No, LeBron is good. He's good. I won't deny it. He's good. He's a good player. That's generational talent. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Kobe fan. No, I'm not. I'm just a Kobe fan. I don't support Lakers anymore. There's no Kobe. For real. You had no idea.
I've got my one. Hey, I'm going with you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, third game of the day in the girls category, of course. The JKL Dolphins taking on the JT Jaguars. In the quarterfinals best of 3 series, it's 1-0-2. The Jetty Jaguars, they got a victory over the JKL Dolphins yesterday by over 15 points. And on the floor for the Jetty Jaguars, Shakira Navubia, Maimuna Nabosa, Brenda Kayaga, and Sarah Geno, not forgetting Aneta Mong. Those are the starters for the Jetty Jaguars. And for the JKL Dolphins, Jerry Agnes, Christine Nantalo, Nsubuga, Tamasha, and of course Ogunda, not forgetting Lake Melinda. Tamasha Nsubuga had 22 points yesterday against the JKL Dolphins. I'm not very surprised to see Coach Sudi Ulanga employing Brenda Kayaga to play her full court man-to-man defense. Very short-handed JKL Dolphins. They actually do not have any player. They actually have one player, Van der Loon, on the bench for them today. Look at Shakira Navubia playing. Tamasha Nsubuga full court man-to-man. Nantalo Christine tries floating up one. No results. A long fast break coming in from Sarah Geno, trying to look for Nabosa. The ball goes out of bounds. Tamasha with the interception. First quarter basketball live at Uganda, Kampala, at the YMCA grounds, courtesy of Kawowo Sport. On to Maimuna. She's a decent 3-point shooter. Doesn't hit the first one. Now Tamasha, on transition, gets the first 2 points for the Dolphins. She caught Shakira Navubia sleeping. That's a 3-second clock violation. Kotsude Ulanga for the Jetty Jaguars. Henry Malinga, Jerome Kasinga Balia for the JKL Dolphins. Here comes Tamasha Nsubuga and Jerry Agnes for the 2, ties the game. Actually, they take the lead. 2-point lead for the JKL Dolphins, the current defending champions. Again, onto Among. They tie the game. They tie the game. Ogunda picks up Nantalo. That's a turnover by Nantalo. She's not supposed to foul. They're short-handed today. They don't have strength in numbers. That's a jumbo. Down goes Ogunda. Just going to be a sideboard. It's a jumbo. Possession back to the JKL Dolphins. First quarter basketball. It's win or go home for the champions. Looks like they'll be trying to fight to stay in the league. Now Lake Melinda, another young talent in Uganda basketball. Maimuna Nabosa to the basket, gets 2 more points. It's a 2-point lead for the Jaguars. Ogunda trying to get Jerry Agnes. Patience by the Jetty Jaguars. That's a travel violation. Shakira Navubia with the travel. Now Tamasha Nsubuga. She had 22 points today. She already has 2 points. Ogunda trying to look for Jerry, looking for the pick and roll. Now Nantalo with the attempts. Now Shakira Navubia kicks it out to Nabosa. Corner 3, puts up one, bang! There goes Nabosa. Just continuing from where she left off yesterday. She has 5 points. It's going to be a very, very long day. Very long day. Jerry, 3 ball, and misses everything. Nothing but an air ball. I'm always saying nothing but the nets, but today it's nothing but an air ball. Coach Sudi Ulanga's done a very decent job with the Jetty Lady Jaguars this season. They had a decent season last season, and this season looking very likely that they'll be contenders. And Among now with 4 points gets the easy J all alone in the paint. Where was Njeri? Where was Nantalo? Now Tamasha Subuga puts up one, and this time doesn't get the 2 points. She had a very slow start in the first quarter last season, and this season, I mean in the game 1, that's yesterday, and in game 2, she has also begun very slow in the first quarter. Kayaga out injured for most of first round. Now Tamasha floats up one. I thought she should have passed the ball to Lake Melinda. Lake was right ahead her. She opted for the solo transition. Now Ogunda almost loses the ball. Lake Melinda hesitates. Lake Melinda puts up one. Doesn't get anything. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession back to the JKL Dolphins, and looks like Coach Henry Malinga calls for a timeout. It is 11 points to the Jetty Jaguars and 4 points to the current defending champions Jetty JKL Dolphins. 4 minutes 28 seconds, second quarter basketball. There you go in the basketball playoffs at the YMCA grounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. First quarter action. The Jetty Jaguars and the JKL Dolphins. Trying to battle here. Tamasha fouled. It's just going to be a side ball. Shakira with the personal foul. Now Jerry onto Nantalo. Best line shot. Jerry with the rebound, puts up one, doesn't get it. A possession to the JKL, to the Jetty Jaguars. Again, a former national team player for the Gazelles. Gets the 2 points, gets the friendly roll. She's a champion with the UCU Lady Cannons.
stretches the lead. A 9-point lead. Ogunda just failing to connect with Jerry Agnes, and again hands over to Brenda Kayaga. Ogunda just hesitates, takes her time, waits for her teammates, maintaining her dribble. Agnes and Jerry. Jerry to the basket. Come on, Jerry. She need to make those easy baskets. She had space, open paint, poor concentration and composure by Jerry. Now Kayaga Brenda. Ogunda will lead the transition. Tamasha Nsubuga hesitates, guarded by Ageno. Tamasha to the basket, fails again. Among it also misses the easy jump shot. Two minutes, 22 seconds. Shakira, 3-ball. Jerry, defensive rebound. Ogunda onto Lake Melinda. And Sarah Ageno comes through clutch on defense, prevents the transition. Double substitution for Kotsudi Ulanga. Aneta Mong and Breda Kayaga sit. Nambogo, Mary Priscilla on the floor, and Chan on the floor. That's an offensive foul by Jerry Agnes. Vandeloon also makes her way to the court. Nantale goes to the bench. It's a foul on Jerry Agnes. Chan posting up, puts one up, puts it in, gets the 2 points, fast contribution off the bench. Now Vandeloon squeezes one up, gets the 2 points. Good move by Vandeloon. Reminds me of Samad Imran of the KCCA Panthers yesterday against the City Oilers. Again, a 3-ball, all alone. Ogunda with the rebound. Pressures by Ogunda. Pulls up for the 3. Misses. This is good game experience for the JKL Dolphins. They may be short in numbers, but it's good game experience for them. Now Lake Melinda, 3-ball. The bank is not open. Interception by Ogunda. Onto Ogunda. Picks up Vandeloon. Lake Melinda. Almost a lucky pass to Lake. Shakira kicks it out to Mary Priscilla Nambogo. There goes Mary Priscilla. Corner 3, ice in the veins. Cashes in. Gets 3 more points. It's now a 12-point lead. Ogunda loses the ball, almost loses the ball. Aggressive defense coming in from Nabosa Maimuna. And Kotsudi Ulanga with yet another substitution. Just a couple of seconds. End of the first quarter. Nantalo with the rebound. And it's last touched by her. Still possession to the JT Jaguars. Nabosa corner 3. There goes Maimuna at her finest. She gets 3 more points to beat the buzzer. End of the quarter. It's 21 points to Kotsudi Ulanga and the JT Jaguars, and 6 points to Henry Malinga And the JKL Dolphins looking very likely. The JT Jaguars are going to knock out the JKL Dolphins and they'll head to the semi-finals. And the Jaguars looking very, very well coached today. And of the first quarter, courtesy of Kawowo Sport.
Non-shooter. Oh, I'm here today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 21 points to the JT Jaguars and only 6 points to the Dolphins. Wangeshi Aikoro, Sandra Wangeshi Aikoro on the floor, directing traffic. Nambogo, Kotsudi Ulanga with a couple of substitutions in the second quarter. Abba Bridget, a champion with the cannon. You see, you led the cannons on the floor. Now Mary Priscilla goes coast to coast, uses her left hand, gets the 2 points. And she's going to be sent to the line to complete the 3-point play. Just stretching the lead. Like Melinda onto Van der Loon. Back to Van der Loon. Van der Loon with a wild attempt. Now Wangeshi Aikoro kicks it out to Nambose for the 3. Mary Priscilla with yet another rebound. Picks up Bridget. Maimuna. The Jaguars just moving the ball calmly. No need to rush. They have a huge lead here. They have an 18-point lead, second quarter basketball. It's going to be just a sideball possession to the Jaguars. Now Chan onto Maimuna, 3-ball. Jerry with the box out, gets the rebound. Like Melinda, guarded by Wangeshi, crosses over, picks up Van der Loon. Van der Loon almost fails to get in Jerry. Ogunda with the steal and passes the ball to Chan. Chan trying to go solo dolo. Melinda recovers. Now Melinda on the races. Picks up Ogunda. Ogunda puts one up. Negative results. The Jaguars being very big defensively. The JKL Dolphins struggling, only scoring 6 points so far. Now Wangeshi goes for the reverse. That's a tough layup. Van der Loon loses the ball, but it's last touch by Abba Bridget. It's a second quarter basketball. Now Nantalo, Christine onto Van der Loon. That's a tough pass. Now 7 seconds on the 24-second clock. Onto Nantalo. Jerry gets the 2 points finally. The first 2 points for the JKL Dolphins in the second quarter. 7 minutes, 12 seconds. Game 2 for those of you who are just joining us. It is the JKL Dolphins taking on the JT Jaguars in the second game of the quarterfinals. And it's 24 points to the JT Jaguars and only 8 points to the JKL Dolphins. Okecho Flavia in the arena, but not dressed up, maybe out injured. And Nabosa Maimuna goes to the bench. Azida Nabayunga on the floor. Coach Ulanga with the change. Now Ogunda hands over to Lake Melinda. Lake for the 3. It's going to be pure. Now Azida Nabayunga, a former Uganda Christian University player. Mary Priscilla, that was organic. She gets the 3 points. Mary Priscilla Nambogo. She now has 9 points. She gets the triple. And Van der Loon just fails to get the ball. Another turnover. It's looking very, very bad. Only one player on the bench for the JKL Dolphins. That is Tamasha Nsubuga. She'll get back onto the floor. Out goes Lake Melinda. The next game is going to be in the boys category. Van der Loon intercepts. Now Tamasha will go coast to coast. There goes Tamasha Nsubuga at her finest on the races. She's fouled by Mary Priscilla. It's going to be 2 free throws. Tamasha Nsubuga will shoot a pair. She already has 2 points. For the Dolphins, misses the first one. They really need those ones just to give them momentum. Yamogo Blazers will play later on. They'll take on the JT Jaguars boys. Patience by the Jaguars. Nambogo. Van der Loon with the aggression. Comes through big on defense. Now Jerry Agnes. Patience by Jerry. And now the floor general, Ogunda for the three. Bank is not open. Gets the rebound. Picks up in Jerry. On to Nantalo. Nantalo fakes, floats one up. Come on, Nantalo. Those are the easy baskets you're supposed to make. And gets you going. Interception by Van der Loon. And Ogunda, now Tamasha on the wrestles. Of course she'll go coast to coast. Draws contact. Mary Priscilla Nambogo with her second personal foul. And Coach Sudo Ulanga with the timeout. 5 minutes, 2 seconds. 18-point difference, 27 to the Jetty Jaguars, and 9 points to the JKL Dolphins. Tamasha Subuga will come and shoot a pair from the charity line after the break. Keep it Kawowo Sport. Right, welcome back from the break. Tamasha Subuga will shoot 2 free throws for the JKL Dolphins and misses again. She's really struggling from the charity line today. Gets the second, still 50% on the charity line. She has missed 2 and made 2. Brenda Kayaga corner 3, Van der Loon rebound. And now there goes Tamasha Subuga, just splitting the defense, puts one up. She'll shoot 2 more free throws. She's being very, very unstoppable. Always on the races. I mean, can she shoot 2 for 2? Or can she make 50%? And she misses the first one again. And the frustration shows on her face. She gets the second, still 50%. 3 for 3. I mean, made 3, missed 3. Now Brenda Kayaga, corner 3. Negative results. Van der Loon. It's a pushing foul by Azida Nabayunga. She pushes Van der Loon. Just the second team foul. It's actually the third team foul for the Jetty Jaguars. Tamasha, corner 3, misses everything. Tamasha rarely shoots threes. Wangeshi Nambogo now. That's a travel by Nambogo. Four minutes, 3 seconds. 16-point lead for the JKL, for the JT Jaguars. Now Tamasha on to Van der Loon for the three. And this time she misses. That was a beautiful shot. She was all alone. That was the only decision she was supposed to make. And those are 2 free throws. Jerry Agnes picks up her 3rd personal foul. She's going to have to go to the bench. Kayaga still struggling. This is 2 for 2. And Van der Loon with the rebound. It's going to be 2 free throws. Aggressive defense by Nabayunga. It's going to be 2 free throws in the bonus. Jerry Agnes in foul trouble already. And they are short-handed. I hope she knows she has 3 fouls. If she gets fouled out, they won't have any chance. And Van der Loon also misses. She misses 2 for 2. And Abba Bridget with another rebound. Nambogo, 3 ball, that was organic. An organic 3 by Nambogo. Just stretching the lead. It's now a 19-point lead. Van der Loon. Will she beat Abba Bridget, the big body. Nambogo again, goes to the basket, gets 2 points. And there's a timeout. Coach Henry Malinga and Coach Jerome Kasinga Balia with the timeout. 3 minutes, 4 seconds, 32 points to the JT Jaguars, who are looking very likely to win this game. They'll be headed to the semis. They have 32 points, and it's only 11 points to the JKL Dolphins. All right, welcome back. It's a huge lead for the Jaguars, and Nantalo with another organic three. That was beautiful by Nantalo. They really needed that one. And Vubia almost turning over. Nabayunga. And there's 2 more points. Shakira and Azida combining. I mean, they've played with each other for quite some time. They were together in UCU Cannons, Lady Cannons. And now they play their trend for the Jetty Lady Jaguars. Ogunda, there goes Ogunda. Squeezes one in through contact. Gets the 2 points. And she'll head to the line. That was beautiful stuff. Very cute stuff. Coming in from Ogunda. And Charity Rachel Ogunda. It's actually Florence Rachel Ogunda completes the 3-point play. It's now 17 point. It's a 17-point game. 17-34. Tamasha has an offensive foul by Van der Loon. That's the 3rd team foul. Shakira, Tukayaga, 3-ball. Nambozo, Nambogo, not Namboze. Back to Namboze. And that's a foul. Nambogo will shoot 2 free throws. One minute, 12 seconds. Nambogo, Mary Priscilla just stretches the lead again. It's an 18-point lead. She gets 2 for 2. Beautiful stuff coming in from Mary Priscilla, and she'll go to the bench. Maimuna Nabosa back into the game. Now Tamasha. Azida with interception. She comes through very big on defense. Both teams in the bonus. That's a travel. That's a travel violation by Azida. To Lake Melinda. Lake cooking. Lake turns over. She thought Tamasha was going to cut into the paint. 19-point lead. Shakira, 3-ball. Shakira again for the reload. Thinks about her teammate Kayaga. Misses again. Back to Shakira. Back to Maimuna. Now Kayaga, that was organic. She gets the J. Gets the 2 points, and with that we've come to the end of the second quarter. Brenda Kayaga beats the buzzer, gets 2 more points, makes it a 21-point lead for the Jetty Lady Jaguars. 38 points to the Jetty Lady Jaguars and only 17 to the JKL Dolphins. Keep it Kawowo Sports. Second half basketball coming your way in a little while.
represent. When they beat UTU, then I get number over place. If they have one complete. How are you? Anything. Anything. How are you? Good to see you. Who is the, oh, the mic. I was about to, who is the guy?
Where's the picture?
I don't know. He hasn't been even yesterday. Let's hope it's good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's game 2 of the quarterfinals between the Jetty Lady Jaguars and the UC Lady Cannons. And it's a comfortable 21-point lead for the Jetty Lady Jaguars. Looking very likely they will go to the semi-finals. Shakira for the 3. It was going to be special. That's a jumbo. Nantalo Christine and among Annette hustling for the ball, battling for the rebound, and it results into a jumbo. Of course, the Jetty Jaguars began with possession in the quarter. It will change hands to the JKL Dolphins. Van der Loon on the pick and roll, puts up one, doesn't get it. Jerry Agnes with 3 fouls, and they are short-handed on the 1 player on the JKL Dolphins bench. Again, Shakira picks up Kayaga among Annette. Nabosa trying to float one up. And oh my goodness, look at Tamasha floating up 1, getting the 2 points. She now has 7. 3 free throws made today by Tamasha. Among Annette, onto again a blocked shot. Van der Loon with her second personal. 8 minutes, 36 seconds. Second quarter basketball. And again, misses. She was praying to get the friendly roll, but it goes out of. And it's a miss. Again, goes to the basket. Misses. She gets her own rebound, tries attacking the basket and misses. Now Lakem Belinda hesitates, floats one up. Shakira, down goes in Jerry, assisted by Sarah Geno on her feet. Tamasha to the basket, there goes Tamasha. She'll be shooting 2 free throws. And the lady on a mission. She knows it's not over. It's a 19-point lead. But that's a lot of time on the clock. And again, she misses the first one. Poor by Tamasha. And this time she misses 2 for 2. She was 50% in the first half. Look at the hustle by Tamasha. And that's a violation, 8-second violation by Shakira. It's going to be a sideball. Hustle defense by Tamasha forces Namvubia to turn over. Now Lake Melinda on the pick and roll. Look at Njeri. That's beautiful footwork by Njeri. Lake Melinda just taking her time, managing the clock. Good game management. Tamasha, that's a foul. She'll shoot 3 free throws. Tamasha will shoot 3 free throws. Tamasha try to keep the JKL Dolphins afloat. And this time she gets the first one. Gets 2 for 2, just rejuvenating herself. She was 0 for 2 on her last trip in the third quarter. She gets 3 for 3. Come on, Tamasha. That's how you shoot. Corner 3. Kayaga opts for the pass. And there goes Tamasha again. Come on. That is exactly how Coach Jerome Kasinga Balia expects all of his players to hustle on defense. They are down by 16 points. It's not over until the final buzzer sounds. Kayaga corner 3. Oh my goodness. Organic 3. That was brilliant. That was cute. Very beautiful stuff. Coming in from Brenda. Kayaga stretches the lead to 19 points. Tamasha almost losing the ball. Ready for more action. Lake Melinda Vanderloon, another big rebound. Now Nantalo Christine gets 2 more points from the baseline. Beautiful stuff coming in from Christine Nantalo. And again, that's a travel. Poor offense by again, just fumbles possession. And it goes out of bounds. Six minutes, 33 seconds. Quarterfinals, game 2 between the JKL Dolphins and the Jetty Jaguars. Now Nantalo puts up 1, gets the rebound. Now Vanderloon, that's a foul. Come on among Annette. That's an obvious foul. She's been in the league for quite some time. I don't think she's surprised by that call by the referee. Now Tamasha Subuga almost loses the ball. And there goes Njeri. Njeri loses it. Nabosa misses. Now Tamasha, the woman on a mission. Cooking, crosses over. And this time it's a travel. Sarah Geno reads the play, forces her to turn over. Looks like the Jetty Lady Jaguars will march into the semi-finals. And the Dolphins will have an early vacation. Vanderloon, another rebound. Lake Melinda. Van der Loon. Lake 3 ball. That's another foul. Poor defense by Brenda Kayaga. Forced to foul. She'll shoot 3 free throws. Tamasha Subuga in double digits already. She already has 10 points. Maimuna Nabosa with 10 points too. And Mary Priscilla Nambogo leading all scoring with 16 points. Lake misses. Really struggling from the charity line. Misses 3 for 3. Very poor by Lake Melinda. She needs to notice they are down by a lot of points. That is where we're supposed to capitalize and take advantage. Now Nabosa. Van der Loon, almost a foul. Looks like the similar play committed by Among Annette and Coach Sudiolanga questioning the referee. That was the same call. Penalized for a foul. And on the other side, they don't call it. I mean, Becca Manda apologizes to Sudiolanga and the JT Jaguar players to errors to human. And he made an error. Recognizes and apologizes. That's how it's supposed to be. It's all sportsmanship, all in good faith. I mean, no malice. Now Lake Melinda picks up Jerry Agnes. Jerry misses. Now Ageno being put on pressure, double team. Nantalo almost stealing. Shakira will go to the basket, denied this time. Rejection by Van der Loon. Shakira had a couple of coast-to-coast layups yesterday, but today she's denied. That's a travel by Sarah Geno, trying to force one. 4 minutes, 31 seconds, third quarter basketball. It's now or never. Nantalo, oh my goodness, down goes Shakira, the ankle breaker. And Nantalo loses possession. It was going to be a nifty move. It's going to be a fancy move by the turnover by Nantalo. 4 minutes, 21 seconds. Third quarter basketball, double substitution. Now Mary Priscilla Nambogo back on the floor. Abba back on the floor. Out goes Brenda Kayaga and Annette Among. Picks up Nabosa. Good ball movement. And now Ageno. Nabosa 3 ball. Another offensive rebound. Now Navruge just taking her time. Shakira kicks it out to Nabosa. And Nabosa misses everything. That's a pushing foul. Poor defense by Shakira. It's a substitution. Ogunda Recho will be getting ready to check in. Lake Melinda will shoot a pair. She missed 3 for 3. And this time she gets the first one. Is she going to get 2 for 2? That's the question. And this time she shoots an air ball. Lake Melinda really struggling today. I mean, she's an upcoming player. She has a lot of time to improve. Look at Coach Henry Malinga and Okecho Flavia just congratulating her, even after the air ball. Just encouraging her. She's a young player. Lots of time to develop. Now Nabosa, Abba Bridget's back to Nambogo. Where's Nambogo going? Look like a travel. Now Shakira, Nambogo for the three. Ageno, back to Nambogo. Fex puts one up, doesn't get anything. Now Shakira, now Tamasha, the woman on a mission, meaning business. Picks up Van der Loon, the handoff onto Tamasha. Now Tamasha, Van der Loon for the three. Organic stuff. Come on, Van der Loon. That was organic. Almost a turnover by Ageno Sarah. And Shakira with the dimes. 2 more points for Ageno. Two minutes, 20 seconds, second quarter basketball. Now Tamasha cooking. Back to Van der Loon, 3 ball. And this time Van der Loon tries to deliver. Looks like good post up, and look at above Bridget picking again or once again, same spot, same results, of course, different sides, opposite side of the paint. Now Ogunda, zero hesitation, misses. Now Bossa Maimuna just hesitates. Bogo. Tamasha almost steals. Abba Bridges onto Ageno. Misses everything. Another offensive rebound. Nambogo. And Abba Bridges just playing bully basketball. Picking a rebound off Van der Loon. They're almost the same height. Ogunda step back jumper. That was too tough. Hesitation by Maimuna. Shakira almost loses the ball. Less than 1 minute on the clock to the end of the quarter. Jerry Agnes misses. Shakira. Another rebound. Oh, Nabosa puts up one nifty layup. Squeezes one inside. I mean, how did she get that one? How did she get that one? I mean, experience is always the best teacher. Now Tamasha and Subuga just running the clock. It's a 21-point lead onto Agnes and Jerry. Jerry for the three. Jerry misses. 9 seconds to the end of the quarter. I hope again Agnes has noticed. I mean, again Sarah. That's a travel violation. Nabosa on the travel. It's going to be a sidebar. I don't think the JKL Dolphins can get anything from the 1 minute, 1 second, 1.3 seconds on the clock. And Tamasha just runs the clock. And that's the buzzer, end of the third quarter. 21-point lead for the JT Jaguars. It's 49 to the JT Jaguars and 28 to the JKL Dolphins.
was banging and I told someone okay. I told someone
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Fourth quarter basketball. There goes Abba Bridget's using her size. And that's a foul. Now possession to Tamasha and Subuga and the JKL Dolphins. And the, oh my goodness, Van der Loon, the pick and roll. Tamasha just picking the pass. Put them out. Just picking the pass. Getting Van der Loon, and Van der Loon will shoot 2 free throws. Gets the first one. That was beautiful by Van der Loon. Just gets the first free throw. Gets 2 for 2. Beautiful stuff coming in from Van der Loon. Gesha Ikoro. On the floor, Sandra. Oh my goodness, organic stuff coming in from Nambogo Mary Priscilla with another 3. Tamasha crossing over, but guarded by Wangeshi pretty well. She has nowhere to go. And Van der Loon turns over. Just doing too much. She needs to move the ball. It's now a 32-point lead, 22-point lead, I beg your pardon. Nambogo puts up 1. Another rebound by Abba Bridget. Turnover by Nabosa. Ogunda, Rachel Charity. On to Subuga Tamasha. She's gonna cook, of course. Looking for something. Puts up 1. That was tough. That was wild. She fails to connect. Wangeshi maintaining her dribble. She steps out of bounds. It was a tricky spot. Lots of pressure by the defense of the Jetty Lady Jaguars. 8 minutes to the end of the game. Ogunda. On to Van der Loon. Picks up on Jerry. Ogunda, come on Ogunda, get that ball. Now Wangesha Ikoru. Again, playing bully basketball. Just bullying Van der Loon and coach Jerome Kasinga-Balia with the timeout. 7 minutes, 32 seconds. It's a 24-point lead for the table leaders. The JT Jaguars looking very, very likely to win this one and head to the semi-finals for the second time in their existence. They'll head to the semis if they win this one. It's a 24-point lead, 54 points to the Jetty Lady Jaguars and 30 points to the JKL Dolphins. All right, welcome back. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to the end of the road for the Jetty Jaguars, the 2025 current defending champions. Again, just leading transition on the races. Nambogo with 19 points to her name today. Kick out to Wangeshi, corner three. Misses everything, another rebound. Now Nambogo. This time she fails. Nambogo. Hands over to Lake Melinda. Tamasha on the bench. She has had enough for today. Nantalo for the three. Nantalo fails. Nambogo hesitates. But she was supposed to pull up for the three. Abba Bridget. Abba turns over. What was she thinking about on the pass? And it's another turnover. That's a pushing foul by Van der Loon. She picks up her fourth personal foul. That was a necessary foul. She was beaten. Nambogo is a very, very quick player. And the next match in the boys category is going to be the current reigning champions, the Namogo Blazers, will take on the Jetty Jaguars in the boys category. I mean, look at her, Bar Bridget picking up Sarah again. They combined for the 1-2 punch. A couple of assists, 5 assists for Abba Bridget so far. Sarah again with 10 points and 11 rebounds. She has a double-double. Maimuna Nabosa with 12 points and Mary Priscilla Nambogo with 19. Lake Melinda floats one up, gets the 2 points. Beautiful stuff coming in from Lake Melinda. Wangeshi, Aikoru, corner 3, possession back to Azida. Five minutes, 52 seconds. It's almost game down on the end of the road for the Jetty Lady Jaguars, the current reigning champion. Again, it's going to be 2 free throws. And again, misses the first one. She misses 2 for 2. She gets the she gets the bounce. I thought it was going out. She gets the bounce. Apologies again. It's now a 25-point lead. Tamasha floats one, double clutch, hangs in mid-air. She'll be shooting 2 free throws. Vanderloon sits on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Coach Jerome just trying to keep her. Ref Becca Mande just talking to Tamasha. Raymond, the other ref, and David Sefuma. And this time Tamasha gets one. 50% again. Tamasha. Ogunda for the 3. Box out by Sarah Ageno. Nambogo with nowhere to go. She'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul by Njeri Agnes. Is that her 5th personal foul? That's the 3rd personal foul. It was a foul on Nantalo, not Njeri. Nambogo gets the first one. Gets 1 for 2. And again, hustles. Azida Nabayunga kicks it out to Wangeshi. It's just going to be a sideball. Wangeshi, Aikoru with the hesitation, and Ogunda trying to look for Tamasha. There goes Nambogo at her finest. Nabosa with another rebound. Now Azida squeezes one. Ageno cashes. Count it in, Ageno. Again with 13 points. Melinda on to Jerry. Jerry misses. It's a poor shot by Jerry. Wangeshi denied, rejected. I thought it was a block. Jerry with a personal foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. Now Wangeshi will shoot a pair. Gets the second. And the lead is growing. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to the end of the game. It's only the time that can end this misery for the JKL Dolphins. Ogunda, 3 ball. And finally, she gets some organic stuff. Butter by Ogunda. Now Azida. Ogunda with the rebound. Keeps going. Now Vanderloon has a travel. It's actually a reaching foul, a pushing foul. And Tyler will shoot 2 free throws. And Tyler misses. Fails to get the first one. She gets the second. Nambogo. Butter. Organic stuff again. Coming in from Nambogo. And Coach Jerome Kasinga Balia having none of it. Calls for the timeout. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. It's 65 points to the Jaguars and 36 to the Dolphins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go to the end of the game. It looks like the Jaguars will head to the semi-finals and they'll get revenge on the JKL Dolphins. There goes Tamasha trying for the nifty layup. Becker Manda, the referee, Trying to explain to Tamasha there was no contact. Tamasha looking very frustrated. It's just a side ball.
Sorry?
Substitution, Lake Melinda will get back into the game. Tamasha and Subuga will head out. Now Lake trapped in the corner. Azida with the defense. Ogunda on to Nantalo. Nantalo to Van der Loon. Van der Loon for the three. That's beautiful defense coming in from Abba Bridget. The kick out to Nabosa. And Abba Bridget with a long pass. And this time Nambogo misses both. Misses everything. Now Wangeshi on to Nambogo. Nambogo hesitates. I thought she was open. Should have pulled up for three. Azida, Nabayunga. Look at Wangeshi. Almost getting the rebound. Like Melinda fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Less than 2 minutes on the clock to the end of the game. And Leka struggles again. She has been very, very poor today from the charity line. She gets 1 for 2. That's better than her last attempts. Now Wangeshi. That's a blocked shot. The rejection by Van der Loon. Abba Bridget in traffic. Misses. On to Van der Loon. That's a pushing foul. That's an 8-second clock violation by the JKL Dolphins, still playing full court, man-to-man, despite their huge lead. It's a 28-point lead. For the Jaguars, keeping the pedal to the meadow. And Jerry Agnes is going to get fouled out. Yeah, those are 5 personal fouls on Jerry Agnes. She has had enough for today. Credit to her. She held it down from the first quarter. She had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. She has played almost the entire game. And Wangeshi makes it. Wangeshi with the second free throw, cold-blooded. On to Van der Loon. Oh my goodness, organic stuff coming in from Van der Loon. Her shot is on today, but it's a little bit too late. Another foul called by David Sefuma. Wangeshi Aikoro will shoot 2 more free throws. Misses the first one. Gets the second. Less than 1 minute on the clock now. Agunda onto Nantalo. Bang, bang! Come on, Nantalo. That's how you do it. She gets 3 points. She makes it a 26-point game. Outstanding stuff coming in from Nambogo. Mary Priscilla. Now it's transition time. There goes Subuga Tamasha, fouled again. She'll shoot 2 free throws. .2 seconds. She gets the first one.
US 674 Albert.
Gets 2 for 2. Arguably the last scores of the game. And I think that's it. The JKL Dolphins are going to be knocked out. It's the end of the road for the JKL Dolphins. And that's the final buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. Revenge is complete. The Jetty Lady Jaguars have turned last season's heartbreak into this season's triumph. They defeat the JKL Dolphins in Game 2, win the series 2-0, and book their place in the semi-finals. What a statement from the Jaguars.